right, good morning, Kern County. After sunrise on this Thursday morning, I'm Alex Fisher alongside Kevin Strike. Man,
I know.
You're a busy guy.
Our matriarch
I know.
is not here. She's enjoying the snow.
She's enjoying the snow. Yeah, Maddie Jansen up in Tehachapi this morning, also known as the Winter Wonderland of Kern County. Let's check in with her because she's been kind of giving us updates throughout the morning and just all of the snow that they have picked up, which has been so impressive to see, especially since it just all kind of dumped within a matter of, just a few hours.
Yeah, 3:30 when I was on my way in, actually Maddie called me and she's like, it's a little warm, but it's starting to snow. And I was like, stay put. Don't even try to come to Bakersfield because you may not get back. And boy, it really started to dump. All
right, so let's check in with Maddie, who is up in the snow. Good morning, Maddie. As we start to see the sunrise, we're really starting to see just how beautiful. It looks like Poppy's having a fun time in the snow. Just a beautiful scene up there in Tehachapi.
You glad I told you to stay home?
My gosh, I could not believe this storm. This really is an impressive storm. Yeah, I was leaving my neighborhood and I was like, it's whiteout conditions. Let me call Kevin and Alex because I think that I should probably stay here because we want to see it, right? This is so beautiful. So I'm glad that I decided to stay. Poppy found her bone behind me here. But the reason I was so surprised was because when I went to bed and when I checked in the middle of the night, there was nothing. It was not snowing, and it was kind of warm. It was like 40 degrees when I checked the temperature around midnight. So like, I'm fine. I'm making it to work, no problem. And so when I pulled out of my garage, and there was already at least an inch on the ground, I was like, what is going on? This is wild because it came down fast. And so that was like at 3-something this morning. And between then and now, we've piled up about 5 inches. Some of it's melted actually because the ground was so wet underneath. And because it's just about right at freezing. So that's, I think, why a lot of it's kind of sinking down, melting. But it's still coming down. It has not stopped all morning. It's gotten light at times. At times it was like near whiteout conditions. But right now it's still coming down. And it is just so beautiful. Okay, I'm going to just like pick up my camera and scan it around for you.
And well, now that we can, I was going to say, now that the sun is starting to come up, I mean, it just looks absolutely beautiful. Yeah. And it really does show how much snow has actually fallen up there.
And that'll be the case throughout the day. You're getting a break right now, but there are still a lot of snow showers on the way.
Yeah, it's wild. These trees are just so heavy with the snow right now.
The boys would be mad, Maddie, by the way, because I did a snowman forecast.
So beautiful.
I did a snowman forecast earlier, and as you'll attest, the snow is very wet, and so it makes actually good snowballs. And if people are going to make a snowman, because it compacts really well, right?
You told me that, so I came out here, and I should have come out here a little earlier to get an earlier start to like build myself a little.
But it is that wetter snow, so it compacts really nice.
The boys are gone, unfortunately. Right. So yeah. So if we got what you do.
I was going to say, let's try to make a snowman, Maddie. Let's see what your best snowman is.
You make a small snowball.
I'm going to try. So you pack it.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you start to roll it.
Poppy, start rolling it with your nose.
So let's see. Rolly help. Poppy help. Rolly help. There we go. So it's rolling.
You don't even have to run today to get ready for the marathon. You're getting your exercise in right now, your cardio. Hey, Poppy, can you get out of the way?
Yeah, and you just keep picking up the snow underneath.
I know.
Huh?
Look how big it's getting already. You got the head done. You got the head done.
Look at this. Look at that.
I'm gonna laugh. You roll into some.
And then once it just starts picking it up. Look at how it just picks it all up.
I'm gonna laugh when she rolls into some.
Isn't it cool? You guys know that well, the kids better have picked it up. That's their job. I'm such a nerd when it snows. My mother-in-law was like, "Yeah, Maddie's a 5-year-old when it snows."
Look at you! You almost have part. You have layer 1 done already.
I know, that's a pretty good snowball right there.
Isn't that wild?
By noon, I hope to see a complete snowman.
I'm such a nerd. Okay, that'll be my project, my work project today. What did you do for work today, you 38-year-old woman?
Do you have any carrots? Do you have any carrots for his nose?
Yeah, I do have carrots, obviously. Come on, you know I have carrots. I'm out of breath.
It's a lot of work.
But anyway, so what I was saying, when I was a kid, it is a lot of work. We went to the snow, right? I grew up in Bakersfield, and I didn't live where it snowed, even though Tehachapi is only 45 minutes away. we went to the snow and played in the snow, like, you know, an hour away, up in like the Sugarloaf area, but or Alta Sierra or something like that. But the fact that it snows here, it's just magical.
Well, and the one thing I
think
want
snow is
to
so
know, you
magical.
make it look
I got
so.
to live for 2 years in Montana.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. There's a delay, just so everybody knows. I always stress to
Oh, I
people
know.
when you show the snow and it looks like fun, people from the valley like to go and play in snow in places, but you always want to check to make sure that there are snow parks and respect people's property for sure.
And there are parks. I mean, like even
There
up
are
in
parks,
Tehachapi,
yes,
there's
absolutely.
there are parks. But I mean, yeah, we see this every single snowstorm. Is well, and a lot of this happens also, you know, up the Grapevine. A lot of
Right,
people go to
Fraser Park
Fraser
area,
Park,
yes.
Pine Mountain Club, and there's so much private property up there, and there are a lot of owners that are like, please, and then you know they'll leave the trash
Trash
behind and
and-
stuff
yeah.
like that. So you really. There are plenty of public spaces. Just make sure that you
Yes.
are in a
Go
public
to
space.
the public parks. We have several public parks up here in the city of Tehachapi, and like that would be the best bet. The thing about Tehachapi is our snow tends to melt really fast.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's really beautiful and pretty. And even though you said this is still going to come down all day, that's not the norm. Last Thursday we had that beautiful snowstorm. By the afternoon, it was gone.
Hey,
So,
what is what like?
that's,
what
you
do
know,
people in
the pro and the
Tehachapi-
con of our snow.
What do people in Tehachapi do during days like this? I mean, does the city kind of shut down? I mean, obviously all schools are closed today.
Yes.
Yeah. Does the city kind of shut down? Do people get out and about? What do they do?
A lot of it does. No, a lot of it does. So Justin actually last Thursday, because they were home for that snow day, he tried to meet some friends at the coffee shop, and both of the coffee shops, the local coffee shops we live to, were closed because of, I'm guessing, the snow, because it was a Thursday, so there's no other reason they should have been closed.
I'm really impressed right now,
Yeah,
by
a
the
lot
way,
of places do close down.
at how big
Poppy,
that
look
is
out!
already. Look at, you have the bottom. You have.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
a
you
really,
very much.
It's a really good base.
I
for a
know.
snowman,
That is
yeah.
a great base to a snowman. I think that's big enough for your bottom part.
But you know, because you think I'm going to get it bigger. I want it bigger.
You give Maddie a
but anyway,
challenge, and
Bear
she
Valley-
takes
You
it.
already tasked her to
Why
build the best snowman possible for the new newscast. So I mean, she's gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Go
lie.
big or
I mean,
go
we've got about 5 hours until noon, so she's got some work to do. You're gonna see the biggest, the most beautiful snowman I think Kern County has ever seen.
She is home alone.
Exactly. So
You have nothing
My
better
camera.
to do, right, Maddie?
I know.
Other than get over.
Here I am
She's
playing
been
out here
dealing
in
with
the
a
snow by
cold, poor
myself.
thing.
I know, you can hear that, huh? But Bear Valley Springs, you know, Stalin Springs. I know Bear Valley Springs. I don't know how much snow they got, but they'll sometimes close that gate.
Yeah, Bear Valley
So
has a whole
people there
microclimate of
sometimes
its
can't
own.
get
They
to
always
work, and
pick up
so
more.
that's why. Yeah. And so that's why some things end up closing down for snow days here in town, is because some people can't even, you know, get out of there to work. Just depending on where you live.
Yeah, Bear Valley
Look
usually
at that.
picks up a little more snow than even Tehachapi.
Yeah, but this is pretty impressive. This is a great storm. This is definitely our biggest snowstorm of the season.
Because it came down so hard, so
that's,
quick.
That's great. Yeah, I think cumulative too. I would say this is the most that we've had in our backyard.
Yeah.
this year.
Again, you had the bigger flakes.
Yeah,
It was a wetter
yeah,
snow.
not
It
the, yeah,
piled
this
up
whole
quicker.
snow season. And it's not over yet, right, Kev? Like,
No,
we're gonna
you're
get
gonna.
more.
You know, we might be able to show satellite and radar while you're spinning that huge ball of snow, because we definitely still have rain and snow showers. Now, everything is tapered off just a little bit since our 7 a.m. newscast, but I was looking off to the west,
Yeah.
and there is still plenty of shower activity. As you can see here on satellite and radar, there's that next band just approaching the Buttonwillow-McKittrick area, and you can even see some of the rain-snow mix in the higher elevations of the mountain range there. So this is going to continue to march east, and so I expect probably in the next hour or so, we'll start to see the snow showers pick back up into your area, and there are just numerous snow showers still well off to the west. So this is just going to continue throughout the day. We'll get snow showers, rain showers in the valley, get a break, and then more. And also, some thunderstorms couldn't be ruled out, and maybe even some thunder snow up your way. You'll have to let us know if you hear
all
that.
right, yeah.
Thunder snow?
Possibly.
What does that mean? Just thunder and snow?
Pretty much, yes.
Does that mean more like severe snow? What is?
No, it's just you're getting.
We don't talk about thunder snow a lot in Kern County.
We don't, not very often. So it's you've got a slight risk. More so those thunderstorms here in the valley as we go throughout the day. But again, I want to stress to everybody watching that if we do see these thunderstorms do develop, you do get heavier rain showers with them, and whether you see the thunderstorms or not in the Tehachapi area, you will see some heavy snow showers today.
By the way, we have to say, Maddie, we've got a picture of you, making the snowman, but we're also taking a live look out of our Tehachapi camera up at Adventist Health in Tehachapi, and again, it just kind of illustrates how much snow you guys have received in this storm. I think what's just remarkable is how much. I mean, you called me at 3 o'clock this morning, and you were like, "Hey, it's starting to snow." Here we are, 4 hours later, and it is just. I mean, it's everywhere.
It's wild. It was like whiteout conditions when I was leaving, and there wasn't enough on the road yet where I knew I was going to have to take it very, very slow if I did come in and get on the 58. And again, it stayed open. So
now
and my family made it down the highway.
One thing to know, Maddie, don't go too big because you got to lift the other parts of the body. You don't have any help to lift the other parts of the body.
This is my bottom, so I don't have to lift this guy.
No, but you gotta
the smaller one.
You have two more layers to go that you gotta lift up above that bottom layer.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, I won't make them as big. But look, am I?
She'll get a ladder.
Maddie, I'm not gonna lie. This is a very impressive base.
Yeah, I'm very impressed. Again, it shows you how
Thank you.
the snow is.
Thank you very much.
Are you feeling proud of yourself?
I am. I really am.
You got to go towards Poppy.
I just need to get Poppy to help me.
Yeah, go towards Poppy because we can't
She's
see
over
you.
here. She's got her bone. You can't see me? Oh, I am.
There you go. A little more. Little more. Your center point is right by Poppy.
It's really slippery. Like I said, it's really wet underneath the snow.
Yes. All right, there you go. Right there.
Oh my gosh! Wait. Can you see it? There it is.
Yeah. There we go.
Look at how tall it is.
That is big.
That is really. I'm gonna laugh if Poppy like pounces on it or something.
Look at Poppy. She's like, that is a big snowball, Mom.
I honestly don't think she could do anything to it.
No, she's more into that.
It's pretty big and heavy.
You also need to fix your flag.
She keeps digging for it. It's so funny.
Your flag is kind of hanging over with the snow.
She's very heavy. Yeah, that's very heavy with snow. Flags up here do not last very long because of
the wind.
Usually the wind. Yeah. And then you also have the snow. Let's see.
You know what I love?
It kind of fell over.
You know what I love about this right now?
There we go.
Is Kevin and I are sitting in a nice warm studio, just like with our feet up.
Telling you what to do. Fix your flag, roll the snowball.
Yeah. Do some yard work. Put your back into it,
Sorry, Old Glory.
We're just sitting here watching you just like basically lose your breath.
Looks like Justin will have to fix that pole.
I could go see the chickens in the snow too.
Hey.
Are they even out? I know my friends in Gardnerville near Tahoe, those chickens don't come out in the snow.
What else does your backyard look like right now? Take us on a tour.
Yeah, take us on a tour of Maddie's backyard.
So here's what I love. I love the trees.
The trees are pretty.
The trees, just with the snow piled on the trees, are so pretty. There's Poppy running around. Oh, where'd she go? What do you think, Poppy?
There she is.
You know what though? The snow that's like piled up on your fire pit right there really does show how much you guys have picked up.
Yeah.
Right.
You have to make a pretty good hike to go to the chicken coop.
Illustrate that. It's down there.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want my thing to fall over. Yeah, look at this. Look at how much that is.
That's cool. There you go.
Yeah,
that's a
good amount.
Good amount
of
snow.
It's a decent amount. A lot.
Why did you? I have to ask. Why did you guys?
Had this season.
Why did you guys put your chicken coop 2 miles away from your house? When you want to get eggs, you got to ride a bike.
It's not 2 miles down.
I'm joking. It's quite far if I want to get eggs.
That's why the zip line is.
Oh, you just zip line down to get the eggs?
Poppy's having a frisky running through the backyard right now. It's not that far. I don't know why we chose down here, but it doesn't bother us. It's fine.
Where are your goats going?
Our little
where are the goats going?
There's our This is the goat pen.
Right next to the chicken coop?
It is Sam's goats.
Or you're in the goat pen?
No, I'm not in the goat cage. It's right next to the
Oh, okay.
chicken coop. Poppy is staring at the chickens.
I think you should get a llama.
a llama. I like things. Oh my gosh, the snow is so deep out here.
Or an ostrich. You can do ostrich
Oh my
eggs.
gosh. What's crazy is just look at how heavy the snow is, because that's just chain link on top of there, and it's
Right.
just piled up.
Yeah,
Because
they
it's
don't
so-
sound happy.
We can
Heavy
hear
and
your
wet.
chickens.
Can you hear them?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can hear them. They don't sound happy. They're not giving you
Where
AIDS
are
today.
you, ladies? Hello, ladies.
You know, just a couple days ago, we were talking about spring-like
cold?
temperatures.
Right?
It's just like this.
60s, 70s,
Yeah.
near 80. Oh, there you go. What's that one's name?
What do you think? Oh, they don't have names.
Oh, come on. You got to give them names.
Well, they used to, but we couldn't tell them apart, honestly.
Oh, yeah, that makes
And
it
then
hard.
I will tell you. No, I won't tell you.
Yeah, don't tell us.
No, we
Then it's
know.
easier
We
when
are
they
after
get
sunrise, but
not
yeah.
by like
You
a
don't want to
wild
get too
animal
attached. I get it.
if they don't have names.
You don't want to get too attached.
Oh, did I lose you guys?
No, we can. No, we can see you.
No, we can see you.
Although-
You might have lost IFB.
Did you lose us? Can you hear us, Maddie?
I got you.
Okay.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like a straight up Little House on the Prairie.
I know, right?
Maddie edition.
No, but I mean, I think
Look at it. This is so
you're lucky.
crazy.
That
kind
is a lot of
That's
snow.
kind of like that's really what I would love is just a little bit of room in my backyard to be able to do things like
Isn't it
that.
beautiful?
I just couldn't handle that drive. You are an
You see
all-star
this
for
thing
driving.
behind me here?
Yeah, what is that?
Do you see this thing?
Yeah, what is that?
It's a batting cage. It's the net for the batting cage.
I was
Okay.
wondering what.
Snow is so heavy. It just completely.
I was wondering what.
Brought
And
the
what's cool
poles
is it'll
down.
pop back up when the snow melts.
Oh, it's
Oh,
one of those
really?
pop-up ones. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny.
No, I do envy you looking at
It's
the
really-
backyard and look at all that. I just, you're a rock star for being able to drive back and forth. I couldn't handle that drive every day. That's just not for me.
It's not a bad drive. That's what's wild is how close Tehachapi is, and to be so different in the climate.
Yeah. It's the wind, too. I don't know if I can handle the wind all the time.
Yeah.
Tehachapi is always windy. But that's just me.
You know, I've never noticed that.
No?
People say that, and I don't really. No, I mean, like, so Sunday, I will say it was windy Sunday, but it also depends on where you are in town,
Yeah.
whether or not it's, very bad. I was going to take you out to my front yard, but the gate's shut.
No, you're good.
So, anyway.
I love the backyard tour.
Do you have the fire going on inside?
No, because everyone left for the day, so
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't want to bother with building a fire just for myself.
There you go. It's
All
piled
right,
up
here we're
on the
going on
truck.
another tour. We're coming out front.
Yeah, I can tell. It just looks
It
like
is.
a very
This is
wet
the
snow,
Bronco.
doesn't it?
Piled up on the Bronco. It is. It definitely is. But yeah, look at this.
Oh.
So much. So much. And there's Justin's little car. You can almost not see it. He took
Oh
the
my
truck
gosh.
today, as
Yeah.
you can imagine.
And people in Bakersfield, I think, love seeing these pictures because, yeah. I remember when I first moved here and we had a hailstorm. We had a thunderstorm and hail started falling. The kids are out there and they're like, Mr. Shred, it's snowing. I said, oh no, as a weather guy. I'm like, oh no, that's hail. The dirtiest looks from these kids.
Oh yeah, they were just like.
No, it's snow. I learned really quick that kids in Bakersfield, hail is snow. So I'm sure people in Bakersfield love seeing these
Aw.
live pictures because they wish they could have it here.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
we
just
we
only-
don't get it.
Yeah.
It's been 1998.
Yeah, I mean, and I also like I look at these pictures and I'm like, man, this is just so close to us, in Bakersfield, for us in Bakersfield.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got these whiteout conditions, this winter wonderland.
That's what's crazy.
That's just, yeah, I mean, less than an hour drive from downtown Bakersfield, heading east.
So it's not far if you want to enjoy a
No,
little
Yeah,
bit of snow.
I love.
There you go.
I
There's
might
another
take Poppy
perspective.
for a
You can
walk
see the
later,
58.
just because
we're
it's
showing
so beautiful.
We're showing another perspective attached. I mean, you can see in the distance
You know
the
what?
58 traffic is
Actually,
moving.
Oh, okay.
it's pretty remarkable that the 58 and the 5 are
Yeah.
still open.
Actually, stay on this shot. I'm gonna maybe I'll adjust that
It
camera so
really
we can
is.
show the 58 for the folks at home. Maybe they're getting ready to travel or something like that. We can kind of move this camera, and people behind the scenes are watching at home. So we have full control of all of these cameras. So let me just switch it here and see what kind of sunrise shot I can get. The camera's going to move really quick. And there we go. And we're going to zoom into the 58. So there we go. And we're starting, the sun's still kind of coming up, so we haven't really changed over to that camera. It's still trying to adjust to the daylight.
Well, and it's
so
just
a little
because
blue.
there's so much the cloud cover too. It's just going to stay a little darker.
And snow kind of creates that blue effect.
Yeah, that
So
blue
there you
effect.
go.
Yeah, I'm
So
sure.
that is the 58 right there. That's towards the exit of Tehachapi. So I'll move that over just a little bit more. Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
There are still several, even on the 58, there's just a lot of traffic crashes being reported and a lot of spinouts this morning, all over the county.
People go too fast.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just a reminder that if you are going to be heading out, even if it's not snowing, honestly, even if it's not raining, it's just we just picked up so much rain overnight while we were all sleeping.
Yeah. And now we're gonna watch this band.
I was going to say, Kev, I'm looking at that band right now. So obviously that's going to go through Bakersfield, but then
Yep.
it'll hit Tehachapi here in what, maybe the next couple of hours?
Yeah, probably within the hour.
Did you hear that, Maddie? You might get another band of snow here.
So
Okay.
from where that cell is,
Okay.
it's,
All right. I'll be prepared.
What, like 60 miles from Tehachapi right now?
yeah, I have to adjust. Oh, let's see. Haven't used this in a while. So it's about from where that cell is, about 53 miles due west.
Okay,
of
so that's
Tehachapi.
a good another cell. So,
So
hey, Kev, can you just really explain? I'm looking at all the weather map right here, and I'm seeing all of these arrows. I know that you talk about the wind direction, but it looks like the arrows are just all over the place. I mean,
Yeah.
have we seen just wind just going all over?
winds are variable right now. So yeah, you can see the arrows coming in off the desert. You can see, but you look where most of this flow is, it's off to the west. And so that's because the system's out west. So this storm is moving west-east. So we are seeing kind of a west-southwest flow. But then the terrain also plays into it, and you can
Is that
see
why we're seeing those
off the
arrows?
mountains
Yeah.
here coming back westbound. So yeah, that's what those wind arrows are showing, kind of where our winds are. But you can see these yellow and orange areas. These are where some of those heavier pockets, maybe some even thunderstorm development. We're not seeing any lightning bolts on the radar, but that doesn't always mean that we're not seeing any isolated thunderstorms. It's just the data hasn't picked it up. So just because you don't see lightning bolts on radar when we show it does not mean necessarily that we're not seeing a thunderstorm push through the area. But yeah, you can see that heavier band off to the west. So we'll see if that verifies. And probably the next, it's hard to say. 30 minutes or so, maybe headed up towards Tehachapi. We'll see if that snow starts to pick up.
So, Maddie, you've got plenty of time to work on your snowman.
Yeah. I'll add a little fresh powder for you in a little bit.
Okay. All right. Oh, well, thank you. So kind of you. Yeah, I'll work on it, and then I'll try and show it off for the noon news today. So if you're interested to see how good I did, you'll just
Hey,
have
that's
to
got to be
tune
the
in to
best
get-
snowman, though. I mean, we want to see the best snowman you could possibly make.
I'll do my best.
Wow. He's putting even more pressure
Challenge
on you.
accepted.
No, I just know Maddie's a competitive person.
She
We like
is.
to be competitive with each other. So,
I am pretty competitive.
yeah. So make the best snowman you could possibly make, and Kevin will be the judge. Kevin will be the judge today at noon.
Ooh.
Make sure you take a
Okay.
picture so your kids
All right.
believe you in
Sounds
case
good.
it does melt. But it should still be around when they get home.
I know.
It should still be around when they get
Okay,
home.
yeah, they're hoping. They were so sad to leave today.
Oh, I bet. They probably wanted you to let them off the hook.
Mom
Oh,
gets
they
a
wanted
snow
so
day.
badly to
Mom
Did they
gets a
ask?
snow day.
Noah?
Kids don't.
Did they ask if they
Uh-huh.
can stay home?
Did they ask? Yes,
begged?
they asked, they bribed, they whined, they begged, everything. They were so upset with us. Eli actually wanted to go because he has a Battle of the Books meeting today.
Oh.
But he was the only one. Noah and Wyatt left the house so grumpy. Like, I hugged them. It's like, I love you. And they were like, love you. So they were not pleased. They were like, how is it fair you get to stay home and we don't? I'm like, I'm working. I don't know what to tell you. You can't go to school if you stay up here since they go to school in Bakersfield.
Your
Exactly.
work project today is making a snowman.
Snowman. Put that on your resume, by the
I
way,
know,
one day.
very serious stuff
Professional snowman.
that I can build a
Maker.
killer snowman.
Yep.
No, I've seen the professionals and they're so good. Like, have you ever been to one of those festivals, like ice sculpture festivals?
Yes.
You have?
No,
So
I've never been to one.
Oh, I
incredible.
was like,
It's
when
so
have you been
cool.
to an?
I
I was like, when have you been to an ice festival?
I
Oh.
have. My mom lived in Calgary, Canada for a few years.
Okay,
and we
well,
went
that
and
makes
visited her with
sense.
Banff.
Yeah,
And
up
Lake
in
Louise,
Canada.
which is one of the most beautiful places in the world. Seriously, Lake Louise.
Oh, Lake
Banff,
Louise.
If you
Jeez.
ever get the chance to go, oh my gosh! And there were horse-drawn carriages going around this snowy lake that just like is at the base of all these beautiful snowy mountains. And then they had an ice sculpture festival happening down there
There's like
by
this
the lake.
castle,
in this
too, at Lake
gorgeous
Louise.
hotel. It was so cool.
I think there's like this.
That's kind of what it looks like. It's a hotel. I think it's.
I forget its name,
It's
but
like
yeah, it
the
looks like a
Fairmont,
castle.
and I can't
Fairmont,
remember
yeah,
the name
I
of
think
it,
it's
but
the
we
Fairmont.
ate lunch there. It's so beautiful. Wow, it was so picture perfect. I remember Eli was one. No, he wasn't quite one. He was like 11 months, and I was pregnant with Noah, and we went there for New Year's and visited my mom, and it was such a cool time.
That is
It
a
was
bucket
so
list for
beautiful.
me. I would love to go to Lake
I think
Louise.
snow's so pretty. Oh, do it. It's not a bad trip at all. We flew out of Bakersfield to Calgary, and then
I could do a
stayed about
sunrise.
week,
I could do
in
sunrise there.
Calgary, which is a really cool city. There you go. Where
you
in
go.
the world is Kevin Charette?
I'm going to look at prices for that.
Oh, he's going to look at prices to go to Calgary.
Yeah, why not? Maybe we could do a sunrise trip there together.
Sunrise trip, do the sunrise show from
Can we
from
all
Lake
go?
Louise. Yeah. Our boss is watching right now going, what?
Going, absolutely not.
Who wants to sponsor our trip?
Right? To Lake Louise in Canada. Sunrise on the road. If that ever happened, boy, that would be a first
Okay.
in all my years.
All right. Wait, hold on. I think
He's looking.
I'm looking. This is actually not bad.
It's not bad, so it could happen.
No?
Okay, so I've got from Bakersfield to Calgary.
Uh-huh.
This is really not that bad. It is. We can fly out of Bakersfield, like I said,
Yep.
and there's one layover
Okay.
for. Oh wait, never
Oh.
mind. I'm
Never
looking
mind.
at this one. I mean, it's 633 out
Round
of
trip?
Bakersfield round trip.
Oh, that's not out of Bakersfield. That's
not
not bad.
But if you want
Not bad at all.
a cheaper one, you have to go through all of the.
You can do a layer. We could chronicle our entire journey to Lake Louise. And I'm an expert at that. See, there are options here. Miracles can happen.
So you're telling me there's a
happen to
chance.
you.
Okay, never mind.
Alex is still looking.
I don't
at
want to take
prices.
18 hours to fly from Bakersfield to Calgary.
We
could
I
save
don't know
two.
how. I don't know
I'm
how
not
we
doing
would survive with each other for 18 hours straight.
with layovers. That's with
With
two layovers.
layovers.
Not if we're traveling too.
No.
It's rough.
All right.
Okay, so
so
are
she
you-
started her second layer.
Yeah, you're starting your second layer.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
This is the beginning of it, but I got to go back because that's where the base layer is.
Oh yeah, you're in the
Oh,
front.
you're in the front. Okay.
You might want to warm up for a few minutes. We don't want to find you frozen.
Yeah, my gloves are wet. These were apparently never dried after last week's snowstorm because the
Oh.
kids wore them.
Your hands have to be
And so I put them on
freezing.
this morning.
Also-
They're soaking wet.
Okay.
Do they stink?
I mean, at least they're insulated.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I can't tell.
Go
Okay.
warm up, and I look forward
They
to your
did get
snowman.
washed. They just didn't get dried all the way.
Yeah, go warm up because, like I've said,
Okay,
you probably
all
got
right,
more
so
snow
I'll show
coming
you
up. So get ready for
Okay.
another band.
All right, guys. Well,
Thanks
All right,
for joining
good
us.
seeing. Yeah, good seeing
All
you.
right,
All right, have
sounds
fun in
good.
the
I'll
snow.
see
We'll see you
ya
at
tomorrow.
noon. Yep. All right.
Bye.
All right, and thank you for joining us after sunrise. I guess you're saying keep the umbrella handy.
Umbrella and your snowbrella. Have them
If you're up
both
in the
handy
mountains,
throughout
yeah.
the day.
Also, because we were talking about so many storms, we will keep you updated on road conditions over the 5 and the 58 on our website, kgt.com. Thanks for joining us for After Sunrise. See you tomorrow.